Alright, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at utilizing Linux variables for command injection, right? So a Linux variable is, let's say, something like $ifs, right? So we can look at something like this, okay? Oh, sorry about that. $new keyboard, ifs, right? $ifs, what it is a space or a separator. It could also be a tab. It could also be a new line. So let's say we type in, let's say something like echo. Yep, hello world, right, with that $ifs like right there, right? We see that we get a new line here, okay? Now, we have a site over here, all right, that we need to be able to run something in. Okay, we have command injection in it. If I try to run this, right, like this, and without a $ifs in there, I start Python server over here. We can go ahead and try to run that like real quick. Like I said, we do have command injection. It's going to take a minute, but we see that we get nothing back, right? It always sees this wget, and that's it. We're not going to see anything over here, okay? Nothing like that, right? So it's not seeing anything beyond that space. Okay, we can try to base64 it, we can try to URL encode it, we try all these different things, right? But for some reason, we're not getting anywhere with it. Let's go and try to maybe URL encode it, right? Put that plus sign in there, you know. And we're not getting anywhere with this, right? So it still only see that wget, and that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try to maybe URL decode this, and let's try to put in something that does understand, which is a variable, right? That's built already into a Linux system, such as in $ifs. We'll go ahead and we'll send that off. And as we can see from this one, we do actually get a 200 over here, so it does understand it. And we actually see that it did the whole entire command that we put in, right? So now we know that this shell.php is sitting in there, okay? So if we were to start up a listener, and enter over here, it does actually work, right? And that is utilizing a Linux variable with a command injection, okay? So hopefully you all learned something. I know I did when I very first learned about that. I'll talk to you all later, and yep, it's good to be back.